Hey guys, Annika here, back with another bathroom video, and we're going to jump right into all the fun topics that I want to talk about today. We're going to talk a little bit about the stimulus bill, Philly crime rate, and what to expect in 2021. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions, any goals that you hope to obtain in 2021? We're going to jump right into it. Per usual, I will try my best to keep this bathroom video short and sweet and concise because I'm in a literal bathroom, so I don't want to be in here that long. And you know what? Let's just jump right into it. So, as you guys know, the first round of the second stimulus checks have been distributed. Some people have received their stimulus checks as early as yesterday, and some are receiving them today, tomorrow, whatever. It looks like all of us should have a stimulus check by the end of this week. So, that's a good thing, right? You know, the $600 stimulus check, we should all have that by the end. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to be genuine, but I'm really happy that people are receiving their checks. I know a lot of people need this money. However, like I said in like a previous video, I really wish that the check was more than $600 like most people do. So let's just jump right into that. So if you haven't, I hope you guys are keeping up with everything that's happening in the Senate. Mitch McConnell blocked the $2,000 stimulus check increase, and he had 3 reasons for why he was doing so. He decided to block it, one, because of the economic disparity. He made the argument that Democrats' rich friends are the ones that are going to benefit from the bill the most, not poor people. He also chose to object from the bill because of 2 other reasons. He says he's not going to push this bill forward if it doesn't include alleged voter fraud and you guys know I got my notes. Another reason why he chose to not push it forward is because of a full repeal for online litigation protections. So Mitch McConnell is not going to push that $2,000 stimulus increase through because of income disparity. He feels like there's folks that are going to benefit from that $2,000 stimulus check who don't need it. Also, President Trump has made statements in the past that he feels that the 2020 election was fraud and rigged. So that's another reason why he is not going to push it through, Mitch McConnell. And lastly, the reason is that he wants a full repeal on online liability protections. I really hope everyone is keeping up with this. They're reading articles and all that stuff, because basically he's saying that in order to push this bill forward, all 3 of these things must be in the bill. So there needs to be an investigation on the alleged voter fraud. There needs to be a full repeal of online protection liabilities. And there needs to be, I guess, a new kind of income bracket for who qualifies for the stimulus bill. So yes, the goal, I'm not sure if you guys were looking into it. Bernie Sanders was trying his best to get that bill signed like this week. They're saying that this can go as long as to the end of this week. And that's not what we want. Obviously, we want it to be passed like yesterday, but it's taking forever because Mitch McConnell has decided to object against it. In retaliation, Bernie Sanders is choosing to delay his override on the, I think it's the NH, let me look at my notes. Yeah, it's the NDAA. So Bernie isn't going to pass the bill on the NDAA until they push for the stimulus increase. So there's a lot of shit happening in Senate. I think I've expressed my opinions on that as well. I don't believe that politicians have our best in mind. I'm not sure if you guys watched it, but seeing Mitch McConnell block that bill to me was very anti-American. It was not patriotic at all. Americans need more than $600. In my opinion, they need more than $2,000. And I do agree to an extent, if you are making more than $70,000 a year and you've experienced no economic hardship through this entire 2020 pandemic, I don't personally think you need a stimulus check. But for those of us who've lost jobs, who are still waiting on unemployment, who have never received the first stimulus check, we need that money pronto, erora, like now. And it's just very frustrating to watch all this happen and to read articles like this where people are saying like, it'll happen, the bill will pass soon, eventually. We don't have eventually. Americans, poor Americans who are sliding into poverty don't have eventually. They need relief now. I'm trying not to get on my soapbox here, but it's like, this is very disgusting. This is not patriotic. This is not American. We need money now. So I urge you all, please keep up with this. Please make sure you're voting in your local city and state elections. Please make sure you're doing this, because this shit right here is what counts the most. Hopefully we get that increase by the end of this week, but the way that Mitch is acting, I see it being like, I think it's going to be a long time. I'm not a politic analyst. I'm just reading articles, but I don't see us getting, I hope we get it. I hope we get the $2,000, but I don't know if we're going to be getting it by the end of this week. That's what I'm saying. So most people should have gotten their $600 stimulus, if not yesterday, today. Everyone should have it by the end of this week, okay? Let's move on to the Philly crime rate. So for those of you that watch my bathroom videos, I hope you know by now that I live in Philly. I'm from West Philly. I'm a Philly girl. I'm a Philly girl in the Philly world. Okay, so I live in Philly and I love it. It's great, blah, blah, blah. I'm from West Philly. This year has been really crazy on the homicide front. As of now, Philly has had 492 homicides. That's a lot. In 1990, we had 504. I wasn't even around then. So it's been a really chaotic and violent year. I know some of you guys, if you've been following a lot of the news stories, there's been an uptick in gun purchases this year alone. And even on like Twitter and Instagram, there's been memes going around. A lot of black people went out and brought, not just black people, a lot of people in general went out and brought firearms with that first stimulus, with unemployment, whatever. So there has been a uptick in gun access and people purchasing guns. For someone that lives in Philly, it's just really sad to like see this happening, and I don't know what we can do. I'm not sure what to do. Like I said, I'm not a police statistician, but as a Philly native, it's really scary to know that we might possibly pass 504 homicides. I hope we don't. 492 is too much. But let me know your thoughts. Why do you think violence has upticked in Philly? Why do you think, what do you think about everything that's happening in the Senate and with this stimulus? Bernie Sanders, Mitch McConnell. Let me know your guys' thoughts on everything. And there's tons of resources for anybody out there who is a victim of gun violence or a survivor of gun violence. Yeah, it's been a crazy year for Philly. Do you think this is Krasner's fault? If you're not from Philly, Krasner is the district attorney, the DA for Philadelphia. Some of the friends that I know, people who work in law enforcement, are not the biggest fans of Larry Krasner. He is some would argue that he's lenient on crime and criminals, and that's why the crime rate has been skyrocketing in 2020. But let me know your thoughts below, especially if you are someone that's from Philly, because your voice matters and you're a part of this conversation and we need to talk about this. Is it the lack of resources? I don't know why. Like because I posted today and I was like, Philly is low-key Gotham. Like, and there's no Dark Knight. It's just us. Like, we need to get a handle on this. And before I close out this bathroom video, as you guys know, today is December 30th and tomorrow is December 31st, which is New Year's Eve. Per usual, most people have New Year's resolutions, or they have goals they hope to obtain in the new year. Let me know what you guys' New Year's resolutions are, if you have any. Are you hopeful for the new year? Are you kind of like 2021 is just 2020 part 2, but with like stimulus checks? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts below. Me personally, I don't really think I have any resolutions per se, but I do have some goals that I hope I can attain. I'm not going to say them on here because I don't want to jinx it, but there is some things that I want to possibly explore in 2021, and hopefully all my dreams come true, and I hope your dreams come true too, and it'll be a great time. So yeah, I hope you all had a fabulous holiday, Christmas, and New Year, and let me know your thoughts about this bathroom video below. Do you guys think we're going to get that $2,000 stimulus check? What do you think about Philly's crime rate, and what are your goals for 2021? All right, guys. Peace. Ooh, is it still recording?